Typhoon Trami has left devastating impacts on Vietnam and China, causing significant infrastructure damage and severely disrupting the lives of people in many areas. The combination of Typhoon Trami and a late October cold front produced prolonged heavy rains, resulting in serious flooding. This storm occurred unusually late in the season, intensifying concerns over extreme weather phenomena caused by climate change, as storms grow stronger and more erratic than in previous years. Amid these volatile and dangerous weather conditions, both Vietnam and China quickly implemented precautionary measures to mitigate damage and ensure the safety of their citizens. In Vietnam, the central region was directly affected as the typhoon made landfall in Phua Thien Hue, Da Nang Quang Nam with strong winds of level 8 to 9, gusting to level 11. Strong winds and continuous downpours for many hours caused uprooted trees, damaged rooftops, flooded streets, and disrupted transportation in many places. To ensure people's safety, the government issued warnings and movement restrictions. In Phua Thien Hue, residents were advised to stay indoors from the M, and in Da Nang from M, except for emergency response teams. To reduce transportation risks, the four major airports in the central region, including Dong Hoi, Phu Bai, Da Nang, and Chu Lai, temporarily suspended operations. Typhoon Trami also posed a significant landslide risk in mountainous areas due to persistent heavy rainfall. At a storm prevention meeting, authorities proposed using unmanned aerial vehicles to monitor high-risk landslide zones, identifying early signs of large ground cracks for timely response measures. These preventative flood control measures have helped reduce the severity of danger and damage caused by the storm. In China, Typhoon Trami caused major damage to the city of Sanya, Hainan Province, with record-breaking October rainfall. Sanya faced prolonged downpours, with cumulative rainfall reaching up to 294 millimeters in a single day, setting a new monthly rainfall record. The heavy rains caused widespread flooding, leaving roads, hospitals, schools, and residential areas submerged under up to 30 centimeters or more of water. This severe flooding paralyzed transportation and daily activities for residents in Sanya. In response to the emergency, Sanya's fire rescue team quickly mobilized rescue teams across the city, deploying high-powered water pumps and emergency rescue equipment to mitigate flood damage. The city government also closed all schools, suspended tram services in heavily flooded areas, and closed several tourist attractions to ensure the safety of both residents and tourists. In particular, in Tianya district, floodwaters from the Shuiyuan Pool Reservoir trapped dozens of residents. Rescue teams deployed 181 firefighters and 31 rescue vehicles to rescue isolated residents, including 20 tourists trapped on a tour bus in Jiang district, using inflatable boats to bring them to safety. Despite the challenging situation, rescue teams in Sanya made every effort to ensure all 20 tourists were safely rescued, and relocated to a safe area. Rescue operations continue citywide, as rescue and firefighting teams work tirelessly around the clock to manage the flooding, reduce risks, and ensure the safety of all residents and tourists. The city government and Sanya's fire rescue team have mobilized additional resources to support relief and recovery efforts, while also preparing for further rains and potential aftermaths of the extreme weather. This storm is considered one of the strongest recorded in Sanya, and the city is now facing the consequences of one of the most severe floods in recent history. Rescue teams strive to maintain safety and stability across the city, amid the possibility of continued heavy rains. Climate change is increasing the likelihood of extreme weather events such as strong storms, floods, and droughts. Rising global temperatures contribute more moisture to the atmosphere, providing more energy to storms, making them increasingly powerful and causing heavier rainfall. Weather experts at the Hainan Provincial Meteorological Observatory report that this heavy autumn rainfall is typical for Hainan's autumn climate, influenced by the remnants of Typhoon Trami combined with cold air. Experts explain that the autumn flood season in Hainan occurs from September to November, when the subtropical high begins to weaken, allowing the mid-latitude western trough to push cold air southward into southern China. During this period, the summer monsoon from the South China Sea retreats slowly, while tropical systems remain active in the region. As a result, warm and cold air often meet at low altitudes, creating a strong easterly jet stream, which leads to extreme rainfall. Currently, Sanya is grappling with the serious aftermath of the storm, with heavy rains and floods causing significant damage and risk to people and infrastructure. The city government and rescue forces are making maximum efforts to ensure the safety of all residents, while continuing relief and recovery activities to return the city to normal as soon as possible.